Well, we're almost there. Finally made our way to the final game in the Nicktoons series. I've been waiting for this for long enough. Who knows what I'm gonna do afterwards, because I've kind of been sitting on this for a long time. But welcome to Let's Play, not quite Nicktoons, but rather Spongebob featuring Nicktoons, Globs of Doom. This time for not the PlayStation, not the Wii, but the DS. And, well, like every other portable Nicktoons game, it's kind of its own beast to deal with. Mostly. You'll find some interesting similarities to a couple other games, or at least one. I'll get to that when we get to it. Oh yeah. I don't want my save to exist. So we're going to do it what we did last time, actually, in the last game. See what happens when we actually delete our data. Are we gonna have the typo here again? Oh, that was actually really logical. Okay. See, very few people ever get to have the experience. Whoops. Very few people actually get to have the experience of deleting data in a game. I cherish that. Also, why does this game tell you what the various unlockable codes are? Anyhow, I will say in advance, if you notice my voice getting more and more hoarse over the course of the first 5 episodes of this series, it's because I'm a little under the weather at the moment. Last night I recorded a few episodes of Clanori Heroes, and by the end of it, my voice was comically poor, to say the least. So hopefully that's not going to happen again tonight. If it does, I apologize in advance. Hopefully you're just amused by how messed up it gets. Yeah, and you're just smiling about it, dude. Also, I find it interesting that this game doesn't actually start with SpongeBob being the focus. It made sense that the console version did that. Considering they decided to make SpongeBob's logo the biggest thing in the game's logo. Anyways, you probably recognize some of these sprites. As for sprites that you don't recognize, however, actually you're going to recognize one of those sprites. Hello again. Hi, Zim. Looking just as nice as he did back in Attack of the Toy Bots. I can't remember the antagonist's name, but I have to say I love how his sprites look in this one. They look so menacing. One thing I actually think is really good about this game as compared to the last game we played, the Battle for Volcano Island DS game, I think the writing is actually kind of okay, at least for the characters and their dialogue. Everybody actually speaks like themselves in this game. That didn't happen in the last game, although I never really mentioned it. Although Zim won't really say what he just said, but whatever. And Dib's just as pitiful as always. Use the Oxford comma, Jimmy. You're sophisticated enough to do that. Oh, okay. Well, I was... What? Yeah. How do you even know who that is? That was the line that I read and thought, this is exactly the kind of thing I can see Technus actually saying. Good job, game. But at least, see, Technus pointing out the flaws in your game doesn't really make them any less bad, but whatever, it's not much of a problem. Hi. Ew. Why is tartar sauce capitalized? Are you gonna continue that trend from Battle for Volcano Island? Hi. Oh, well. He seems kind of shy though. Also, this game doesn't really give you tutorials, it just shows the characters doing things and expects you to know how to do all of it yourself. Which is really odd. I have mixed feelings on the gameplay in this game, though. Hi. So we can attack, for one. We also have our special ability for each character, which in Spongebob's case is a platform bubble, reminiscent of... Oh, was it Revenge of the Flying Dutchman for the GBA, although it doesn't quite work the same way. You can't have more than one platform bubble at a time, unfortunately. Technus. This is actually pretty cool. I like all of his sprites more than anything. You can also basically fly. Very limited flight, but you can actually control where he goes. He can go up or wherever. Down. Has a nice run animation. Running is a thing in this game, and it's really annoying that it's a thing. Also has attacks. Has a Spongebob. Well, I already showed that. Spongebob has a weird crouch animation. Maybe he's... Oh, hi. But notice that you kind of have like Luigi-esque sliding when you're running. You can't exactly stop on a dime, it's really annoying. You have running attacks though. The Technus look kind of cool too. That's actually usually a pretty powerful attack. Anyhow, onwards. So each character, of course, does have their unique abilities that you need to get through the place. There are a lot of switches in the game. They didn't even say, you'll find lots of switches around the place. No, there are just lots in them in the game. And that's true. They expect you to memorize a lot of colors. Okay, I refuse to use Spongebob to get up there, so... There we go. Boop. Button. Now you can see on the bottom screen, a little square appears to indicate what just happened. Yeah, the map shows you. It's not really a mini, it takes an entire screen. It's literally a half of what I can see. Yeah. Don't really have a reason to do that right now. I'll just let auto scroll. Yeah! Those guys just appear, they don't usually hurt you or anything like that. This game grades you kind of like how Balfour Island does. Pretty much exactly like that, actually. For no apparent reason. Also, this game claims you jump further if you're actually running when you jump. I don't really notice a major difference. Both jumps are kind of pitiful. Hi. It's an odd system, this is. Also, why do you have a crosswalk here? But, I use my stuff sometimes. Namely extra health. Well, that's not gonna hurt things. Sound effects from the what's it called? From the Attack of the Toybots game as well, the DS, which is kinda weird. On that subject of partners, actually, you probably noticed by now that you kind of have to control everybody individually to get them to walk anywhere. Thankfully, this game actually does have a system for having your characters follow each other, which you can toggle with the right trigger, but it's really weak. They don't do a very good job of following you. Whoops. They'll try, generally speaking, but they won't necessarily do a good job of it. The Technus is basically just gonna give up right now. And you did see that we actually had... Can I get across here? No. You may have recalled, I didn't really mention it, that we had this thing which teleports your partner. I'm not gonna bring Spongebob over here, but you might think, well, that's gonna be nice. I don't actually have to have my partners move everywhere individually. Spongebob, come on. Why don't your partners run? But not quite, actually. Those things are very rarely used. Oh, come on. There you go. If you just place the bubble on Technus will end up on top of it. Also, this game does have some hidden content every now and then, if that's your thing. Not like interesting hidden content, but it's there. You just don't get anything for it. Sometimes it's there for no apparent reason as well. Like, why is this wall here? I don't know. Someone just felt like it being there. Fortunately, well, for better or worse, you don't take fall damage in this game, or you don't get stunned from long falls in this game like you did in the last one. It's almost sad to me. This description isn't very helpful. It shouldn't really stay crossed with both characters. Oftentimes what you actually see is you see two separate checkpoint markers. One for the first character, one for the second. So it's not you have to have both characters cross a single marker. Okay. Use the checkpoint. It's more that you need to... Aha. Maybe not. It's more that you need to have... Go away. Get up there. There's nothing to actually pick up, but okay. You need to have your characters go through each marker roll. Each one of the two markers in a pair. Can Titus actually get up here now? He can't since he's pressed the button. Darn it. Yeah, collisions are kind of weird with those things. Hi. Oh yeah, teleporter for some reason. I don't think I've actually seen that anywhere else in the game so far. Just kind of gratuitously placed in this one part of this one level. And nowhere else that I've seen. Oh. Actually, there is another teleporter. Not teleporter, but partner teleporter later. So you can just bring Technus up with us once you get up top. Well. Didn't realize that was going to hit another fan, so I thought the bubble was going to expire. There are lots of little nooks and crannies you can get into in this game that seem to have no actual reason for existing. Oh, hi. Yeah, that's a star. I can't quite remember what those are called. That's not really anything of consequence. Oh, Spongebob! Is that going to help me at all? Let's get up here. Better? There you go, better. Oh, please, please! Oh, well. Well. Technus, how about you deal with this for me? There you go. Oh, yeah. You do this sometimes, too. Which is really weird to see. Spongebob and Technus attacking in tandem is a really awkward sight. I never get good times in this game. I don't really care about it. No reason to care about what your rank is at all. Special items is what those stars are called. Anyways, though, all that stuff, introductory stuff aside, that'll be it for this episode of Let's Play Nicktoons. I'm just gonna call it that. Spongebob Squarepants featuring Nicktoons, I guess. Globs of Doom for the DS. See you guys next time, next episode when we start more normal levels. And I'll discuss a little bit about our current duo, Technus and Spongebob, because I feel like talking about that now. See you guys.